Part 3 of Whispers of Doom. So once you get to this next wave, you are hooked up with a bunch of new stalkers, and you're fighting with another army of zealots.
The only thing I didn't like about this is that I had to really quickly re-hockey my groups.
Yeah.
Which kind of annoyed me.
Yeah.
So what you should do is stun that
Ultralisk,
yeah, freeze them with your little freeze ball thing.
Yeah.
Which will make zealots much more effective against them. The more zealots you can help save this part, the better.
So put your stalkers on the upper level.
Mm-hmm.
And then send Zeratul in to help on the lower level.
And you should have another stun saved by there, so stun a Broodlord.
Yeah. And
then there's no more detection for the rest of this. So send Zeratul just into the fray, have him stun some of the Nidus Tunnels if it's recharged already, and just focus fire on the Nidus Tunnels and let the Zealots take care of all the little crawly dudes. Or like the Zerglings or whatever pop out of there.
Yeah. So, the reason I had trouble finding the third hatchery,
yes.
And it's kind of because it's in the middle of this crazy part, and you think you have to keep going.
Yep.
But you don't.
It's just to the left where you are right now.
Yeah.
And
you actually have to blink to get there.
Yeah, well, you had to blink to get to the second one, too.
Well, this one's a little less conspicuous.
Oh my gosh. You really did not do a good job defending the Zealots.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
No, you're right, it doesn't. It's just funny. Ooh, World Ultralisks. You lose all of your stalkers. Oh, you stunned him.
Bring it down,
So I didn't lose all my stalkers.
I shall become one.
Okay, so before you go and touch that seal on the ground, go to the left, blink up the cliff.
Mm-hmm. Now that's a tricky one because you really shouldn't have vision there.
Mm-hmm. And then you have to,
by the game's normal physics,
yeah,
you really should not be able to see up that cliff, but they give you vision.
So you can blink.
So you can blink. Normally, you have to have vision of where you're blinking.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you have to have vision of what you're shooting at.
So this one's kind of tricky, because there's two detectors.
But what you should do is be super aggressive, because the slower you take this, there's 3 more roaches up there that are just ready to spawn.
Well, here's what I do. I move my stalkers to the edge, give them a hold command, run up, get the stalkers' attention, and bring them down to their death.
Yeah, if you pull it off fast enough, you can kill all of the attacking units other than the 3 roaches that haven't spawned yet before they spawn. And then just have the stalkers run away and then take out the roaches with Zeratul because there's no detection left. But because you get a bunch more stalkers for the end part, it's not really that important to save them. Like the way
Yeah, so I'm putting the freeze on the stabber. I'm not even worrying about the detection. So put the freeze on that, lure the roaches down. And then as soon as all the roaches are dead, that's basically it.
It's kind of weird how well I know the names of the units in this game.
And I don't.
Compared to my usual self of not knowing names of anything in a game.
Yeah.
I'm usually pretty terrible about that.
Well, I think you've put enough hours in where...
Oh, I certainly have. That's just, a comment on
your brain
my
functionality.
Stupidity.
Yeah. No, you really have no memory.
I don't.
Whatsoever.
It's weird.
And then so once you take all that out, you can just blink down. You don't have to go back the way you came.
Yep.
It is done. All of Kerrigan's hatchery.
Watch out for those stupid little things.
There is yet hope for this world.
So this last part is where the achievement for leaving stalkers alive comes in to play. If you Okay, so basically you're running for it.
Don't
And
stop to attack anything.
If Zeratul gets in the last warp gate first, you will not save any stalkers.
Yeah. It's
So you
kinda
need to
glitched.
put in the stalkers first. Even if you have full health ones right behind you, it won't count as saving them. So
Keep running. Don't stop to attack.
Do not stop.
anything. Blink past the rocks. And just keep running. I always manage to screw this one up, and like 2 stalkers always teleport down into that death cap.
Oh, yeah.
You got it perfect.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty badass, so...
Yeah. No, what can I say? Now the next set of rocks you're probably gonna have to kill.
Yeah, I kind of got freaked out right here, and... Like, going past, because I know I'm going to have to get those stalkers in. And then that Nidus worm came out, and then I'm like, oh my god.
Get the stalkers in there first, and then...
And I'm like, okay, where's their tool? Okay, got it. All achievements done.
That's tough. Save right before you start running up that ramp.
Yeah,
Or
definitely.
that last part.